Suzanne McMurray, and I am the founder of the Reiki Way Learning Center. The mission of our center is to empower caregivers and heal communities. It is my firm belief and the belief here at the center that caregivers, whether they're professional or family caregivers, are the hub of the wheel in taking care of our society. And when they're not supported and they lose energy and stamina, then the disconnection happens throughout our entire society. So we have created ourselves to kind of be jumper cables for our caregivers and to try and give them boosts of energy so that they can take care of their families, take care of their patients, and take care of our communities and our world. So we do that through Reiki practice, instruction, and mentoring. And we chose Reiki basically because it's a very simple practice, and it also is a process. It is a process of healing. So as you are learning and going through the whole developmental stage of Reiki, you are on a healing path for yourself, and you get to have mentors and coaches and masters with you. So you're never alone on that healing journey. And I think that's really important, is a lot of us have had to do it alone. And now we have communities that can help us. So you can learn Reiki as a crisis management, stress management tool, or you can use it as a healing process. And that is something the world needs, and I believe caregivers are going to be the ones that lead that process. So join us. Come visit our center, come learn about all the different self-care practices that rejuvenize yourself and your family and your community, and be a part of the healing. Thank you.
Okay, ladies, if you could each introduce yourselves and just tell us what brought you to our center.
My name is Carol Procagelo. I live in Brick. It's a great place to come and practice. I want to have time with this.
What brought you here?
Being able to do Reiki and meet with other practitioners, and able to use our skills.
Tell your story about Dr. Mark. What brought you here? How did you originally start here?
Dr. Mark Lynch, a chiropractor in Bayville, who I've known for a while, had emailed me and told me about the Reiki Center and said you should go. So I did come one night to the shares, and I was like totally amazed, because there hasn't been a place for us to really go and practice, and just to meet with each other and just talk about our experiences and who we are. And I'm really grateful for the center and people here to share so much with so much compassion. So
Great.
I'm grateful.
Hi, my name is Deb Costanza, and when I entered the Holistic Health Study Program at Georgian Court University, I spoke with the director. I was looking for, or to start, or just looking for a group of females that could do mentoring to younger women. For whatever reasons, I didn't have a pinpointed idea. But anyway, she gave me Suzanne McMurray's name, and it's really mushroomed from there. I was introduced to the Reiki Center. I was able to progress in my Reiki up to level 4 and beyond. And so I've been coming for about 1.5 years for Reiki shares, because I too had no place to practice, and this has been like the best thing, you know, that I could have even wished for, more than what I was looking for. So here I am.
Thank you. Miss Rebecca.
My name is Rebecca Merson, and I'm from Beechwood. I too went to Dr. Mark. I had some issues going on within myself, and I figured I needed a chiropractor to do an adjustment with some not being able to move the neck. And by seeing him, he let me know that my cranial was all out of whack from becoming overly stressed and dealing with issues of life, and he told me I needed a Reiki session. So I scheduled a Reiki session through Linda, and she worked on me, and I kind of fell in love from that point. Was kind of wanted to know more and learn, so becoming involved with the center was probably the best thing that did happen to me, and learning the Reiki, because it has had a major impact on my family and my life in itself.
Thanks. What do you think has been the most beneficial aspect that you have taken away from the center? What has helped you?
The healing part, which you become
Addicted.
I believe that you get to learn more about yourself and who you are, and it's just the healing process. And having the center is a place where you can.
How about you, Dick?
Well, I would basically second Carol's statement in that, for me, it obviously a healing process, but it really got to meet myself. It's like, it's been a very cathartic self-discovery, and it's just it continues to be a peaceful respite, a place that I can connect with like-minded individuals and practice my skills, and this it just keeps growing. It just keeps opening more and more knowledge for me about myself. So that's primarily that.
Thank you. How about you, Becca?
Well, I have to agree. Same thing, you know. It becomes a healing experience, and to be able to feel that within yourself and know that you can overcome things that you've been through in life, and to learn more about yourself and move on and overcome certain situations and just issues in life, period, and being able to cope and deal on a more positive level is great. And you know, it just it's just great.
Would you recommend this for other caregivers?
Yes, I definitely would. To come here, to learn, to grow. There's so many teachers here and different events that take place here for everyone. And I have recommended people to come to the Reiki Center, you know, to show their gifts, their talents, to be of help here. So I definitely have recommended people to come here, and they loved it. They were very grateful.
I would highly recommend coming to the center. One of the best things that people say and feel every time they walk in here is the feeling of safety. It's amazing, because people that they're just random people will come in and say, "Wow, I feel so safe here," and I would highly recommend it, because this is, like I said before, it's a respite, and it also, another reason for coming here is that it strengthens your inner self, and it teaches you ways to cope with caregiving, you know, if you're caring for children or the elderly or whoever or spouse, it can be stressful, and this kind of learning to go within and understand yourself helps you to cope with a lot of the stressors that you may be experiencing. So I would highly recommend it.
I too would highly recommend coming into the center, trying to get people to come in to know that they do have a place to go, an outlet, somebody to reach out to be a mentor. The women in the center, you know, just the energy that is here it's just a great feeling when you walk through the door. And to be able to have the tools for self-care as well as caring for others is a huge role in caregiving.
So I have one more question. I am wondering if you could speak to how the process of Reiki training and the mentoring process, how has that affected you, and how do you think that benefits you? How could it benefit other caregivers? The training and the mentoring piece. Anyone can start.
I'll start. Okay. The training that I've experienced, I was a Reiki level 2 when I came here. But again, no practice, no validation, nothing. So coming here and getting training with seasoned practitioners and more advanced practitioners totally gave me validation in what I was doing was correct, or make adjustments, you know, look for this, look for that. The mentoring piece and the training were just so seamless and just helped me to validate what I was doing, what I was seeing, what I was feeling was real. So that was huge for me as a learning piece.
Anybody else can speak to that?
Well, I will say that from when I came in and had a session done on myself, and then being able to give somebody Reiki is a great gift to have. It is also great to be able to sit with a group of people during each class as you go through, starting from level 1, and then being able to come back and do a share together is great, you know, to have the practice, and then being able to come in once you become, you know, you can come in and do the shares on the Thursdays, which is also great because then you get more practice, and then you're working with a group of people who their energy, and you know, everybody has these different levels, so the energy just fills the room, and it's such a great experience. And to be able to get different input from people, as well as being able to hear other people's stories, is a great experience as well. From starting from a level 1 to going to a level 2, on to a level 3 where I am now, my life has totally changed with each level. Different things have opened up for me that I wasn't aware of before. Maybe I just couldn't see the things that were there, and now I can, or I can process the information differently. Whatever it is, it has changed me to be able to look at different views and aspects through the training, and being able to use that for taking care of children, you know, people who are just sick in general. I have some friends that are going through, you know, knee operations and surgeries, and being able to use the Reiki to help them, and them being able to feel, and them having their own validation of that they can actually feel this, and, you know, just kind of seeing where it goes.
How about you, Kara?
I've been doing Reiki for 14 years. shares. You just grow so much. As Rebecca said, the different stories that you hear, you're always healing in so many different ways. Small, it's a process. Also, I agree with Deb. It's a wonderful place with so many different professions, and each one doing Reiki, and everyone is here to help. The compassion is here. The love definitely is here. And I highly recommend everyone to come to the center and enjoy our company, our beautiful paintings, and the energy is just beautiful.
Thank you.
One of the things I'd like to add is that I have found through basically by osmosis from being here over time, and you leave to go home, and there's a deeper awareness, which is in the mindfulness that comes through practicing Reiki. It just, like Rebecca has noted several times about the things that she's been made aware of in her life, and that's what I've noticed as well. There's a level of awareness that just, it's a byproduct, it just happens that you didn't have before, and it's very definitive. You can definitely see that in yourself. So I just wanted to add that.
Thanks. You said it. I was trying to say
Oh,
it.
okay. All right. So.
Thank you, ladies.